place within the Anglo-Saxon kingdoms of Britain in the 9th and 10th and also the 11th century can be understood with the advantage of hindsight in terms of an unfolding series of distinctly conceived kingdoms of politics, each representing a greater reality and, of course, greater aspirations than the one before. The story had begun in the 5th and 6th centuries with a multiplicity of kingships, which came to be simplified retrospectively as a heptarchy comprising 7 kingdoms. The kings and their peoples were converted to Christianity in the 7th century. In the 8th century, the merchants, as they looked down Watling Street from the northwest Midlands to London and the southeast, enjoyed sustained supremacy across a wide area, overshadowing the lesser kingdoms of Wessex and Northumbria. No one could have foreseen then how circumstances would combine between 825 and 1016. Okay, a key source of inspiration remained Bede's ecclesiastical history of the English people. So Bede wrote this book. Very much a product of its time, yet equally a book which created a shared past of the English and as Christian people and a shared destiny within Britain. Bede imagined a common identity. Common, that means that it provided some good examples of good and bad behavior. It was a respected and guidance given by Bede. Yet the book was not enough to drive an agenda. Those in positions of power were concerned to protect and to extend their common interests through the success of one group of faction generated resistance and resentment among others. There were religious, cultural, social and economic dimensions enriched by links across the channel to what is now France, Belgium and the Netherlands, and onwards to Germany, Italy and imagined worlds beyond. The threat posed by raiders from Scandinavia, first registered in the late 8th century, raiders from Scandinavia, then second quarter of the 9th century and again in the 850s and 860s when invaders became conquerors and settlers. The Brittonic and Gaelic-speaking peoples in Britain and the rulers of the Hiberno-Naus in Ireland retained aspirations of their own, which also affected the outcome. Scope always remained, of course, for particular men and women to make individual distinctive contributions. This is hereby we can think about King Arthur the Great, or his son Edward, Edward's son Aethelstan, and every twist and turn showed a remarkable era.